Hey, look, I just wanted to take my time, have a moment of honesty with you, with myself, and just say that I really don't know where all this is going, but I do know what quitting looks like. I mean, I just do. I know what it's like to be working on something and it just doesn't work out. I mean, I don't want even to say like quitting, but I've done things that just didn't work out the way that I thought it was. You pick up something, you have an idea of what it's supposed to be or how you think it's supposed to work, and then you get involved, and it's never what you think it is. Like it's never. At least it's never been what I thought it was when I've gotten involved with pretty much anything. So it just doesn't work out, and there I am. Let's go find something else that we could possibly do to uh, get to our dreams or whatever it is that I'm trying to accomplish. I've always felt that if there's something that you want to accomplish, you should be working on it in some way. Whatever it is, if you are curious about the planets, like you should at least be reading a book if you don't have a telescope at home. If you have some other curiosity outside of waking up, eating, going to work, coming back home, eating, sleeping, and repeat. Like, if there's any desire, if you have anything that you're curious about outside of the basic requirements, you should be actively invested in doing that thing through time or money or effort. So that's where I was. I had a great enthusiasm or desire to build a second income for myself. So I would always kick a few dollars in that direction on the latest and greatest thing that I thought would propel me to getting these dollars that I so desperately desired. And I would go on this repeated cycle of starting, yeah, this isn't what I thought it was. Okay, let me go back and regroup and let me see what else I can get into. So I know what it's like that I know what it feels like when things just don't work out. What's different about what I'm doing now? Well, when it comes to YouTube, I had a long conversation with myself. Not it wasn't myself. I mean, I had thought about this for a while. And again, over several years, I purchased stuff that would propel me onto YouTube. And I had ideas on what it would be like. And then I just had another heart to heart with myself and said, hey, this is going to take a long time. And based on my experience with walking, I am completely cool with things taking a long time. As a matter of fact, I prefer they take a long time. If things happen too quickly, then you sometimes or oftentimes you don't hang on to that success. So I'm all about things taking their time. And then I also knew that YouTube requires other skills besides writing, besides speaking, besides um, content. I mean, I know writing and content are the same thing, but I'm just saying there's more than it's not one dimensional. There's multi dimensions to it. You need to know something about editing, or you're gonna have to learn as you go. And what I'm saying is that there's a whole evolution that takes place as you record videos and wanting to improve your product. At least if that's what you want to do. I mean, if you don't care about improving, then yeah, there's no need to improve your skill on anything. But I have a desire to improve, so there's going to be a ramp up of skill over a period of time because in all things, time is what is a factor. There's just no way around it. It takes time, and you have to be patient, or at least I told myself I have to be patient. And what are we after here? And so um, that spoke to more about falling in love with the process, not the outcome. I don't have any control of the outcome. As a matter of fact, for the few views that I get, and thank you for watching. Um, I don't know what I would do if I was getting more views. I feel like right now my views are comparable to where I'm at skill level wise, and this is that logic works for right now. But in the future, and this is something I'm speaking to myself, I love to downplay everything. So I may be ready to have a lot of views and be like, no, no, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I will never say that I'm ready for whatever it is. To leave that up to, um, I guess, the algorithm. And I'm still putting all this stuff together. I don't have a clear view or understanding of, the process. I mean, and this, what you're looking at right now is what I understand it to be the messy middle, the part that no one ever talks about. You hear about the success stories. Hey, I went full time on YouTube after 6 weeks. So I got monetized in 7 days. You never hear about what happens when you go from nothing and you're trying to figure it out to something. I have heard Mr. Beast's story of where he made videos for, I don't know, 574 days, excuse me, before he started to catch. And, and having that as an example, I can appreciate just sticking at it and going at it long term. So those are the two big things. Long conversation with myself, falling in love with the process. And the other thing is, like, if I stop, I I know what that looks like. I mean, what am I doing then? I still have the goals and the dreams and the desires, but what happened then? I mean, like, what happened? Like, I know what that looks like. And so one of my underlying philosophies of life is, hey, if you already know what the outcome is on decision A, then take decision B. I mean, life is about experiences. So if we're going to have a new experience, let's go with a different decision than what you normally take. If you have an opportunity to vacation in California, let's say Los Angeles, with your cousin, or you can go with your uncle who's in Virginia and you stay with your cousins every year, then go stay with your uncle in Virginia just because it's a new experience. You never know. You never know what's going to happen. And I know in this process, one of the things I've had little micro wins just in terms of me believing that I'm better than I was when I first started. And maybe it's not a belief, maybe it's actually true. But again, I'm going to downplay everything. I have to assume that my video today is better than the one I shot when I first started. Just a hunch, because you get better as you do things more often with an idea or a north star of improving. So I feel like in anything, in a business idea and weight loss, getting fit, healthy, there should be some sort of micro validation on what you're doing. So if you never work out and you start to do some push-ups, at the end of that workout, you're going to feel different. The next day, you're going to feel a little soreness because you've never done this before. Those are little indications that something's changing. You're doing something different. So for me, I feel like I'm improving. There's also this other piece to it where I am learning more about myself and how I think and how I'm growing through this process. Again, I haven't been on YouTube for very long. I've only shot a few videos. None of the videos are very long. I think I'd be shocked if I have more than an hour, 2 hours of total content on my channel. But I'm just saying. So those are the things that are examples where where I keep going. I haven't defined finish yet. I am still very, very, very early in the process. But like I said, I'm not sure where this all leads, but I do know what quitting looks like. So that's all I got. I hope I answered some questions if you had them. As far as like, where's all this going? That's what this was about. And thanks for listening. Bye.